And what up, guys? This is Team. Well, this is just gonna be a quick little regional report and deck profile on what I ran to the Lindenhurst Regional on the 18th. I scrubbed out and I played Fire Kings. So here we go. First off, I played triple Garunix. That's pretty standard. Well, not really. Some people play 2, but I like 3. Triple Barong, that's standard. Triple Yaksha, you just gotta play 3 of those guys. And I played 2 of the Baby Chicken. I just like this guy is a good floater, and I can get to Yaksha faster, so this guy wouldn't be dead as much. So that's why I played the 2 babies. I ran 11 total Fire King monsters, which was pretty solid. And I have a couple one-ofs. I ran 1 Wolf Bark, obviously, it's an amazing card. 1 for, what is it called? Bear, super good too. And then just 1 Thunder King. I'm not really sure about Thunder King. It's been good pretty much for the past couple weeks when I was remaining it, so I don't know. It didn't put in as much work as I wanted it to put in, but yeah, it's still solid. So yeah, that's 14 monsters. Yeah, it was pretty solid lineup, but it might change if I play it again in the next regional. For the spells, I ran triple Onslaught. You gotta run 3 of these. Really amazing card. I ran triple Circle. I've been running 2 for a really long time, but I ended up upping it to 3 because, yeah, you can search it with Barong. So I cycled through them pretty fast, and I felt like I needed 3 a lot of the times when I didn't have it. Triple Tanky, obviously, triple MST, really good. And then just some one-ofs. I ran 1 Dark Hole, 1 Rekindling, and 1 Soul Charge, which was good. I was pretty happy with the spell lineup. It's always been the most consistent out of traps and monsters and spells, so this is the one I really don't like changing up too much. But for the traps, there are 11. For one-ofs, I ran Bottomless, Solemn, and Torrential. I just felt like Compulse wasn't that good, or isn't that good at the moment. And sorry, I'm kind of sick right now, so that's probably why I sound a little weird. But yeah, I ran these 3. And then double wiretaps, which is really good. You need your Onslaught place to go off, and you don't want deep prisons and stuff hurting your plays. Double skill drain, kind of iffy on this card now. I really liked it before, but I think Breakthrough Skill or even Fiendish Chain is better right now, because you really need your Garunix to go off all the time. Double Deep Prison, because hands are a thing, so I figured Deep Prison was good. I took out the Mirror Forces. And then double Generation Ship, really good. Good at baiting out back row, plussing and stuff like that. Opening Generation Ship with Barong is pretty ideal. So that 40 card main. To the side really quickly. 1 Gorilla to just cycle in and out for the Bears for back row, because they're going to be siding in Floodgate cards. Double Crows, really good. I didn't have debunks and I wanted to play those, but DD Crow is really good against artifacts and a lot of other decks, so I liked it. Only spells are 2 Twister for back row hate. You need back row hate in your side. Double Rivalry, good against Rogue, good against Evil Swarm, good against Mermills and stuff like that. What else? Iron Walls, these are pretty much staple in the Fire King side, really good. People are going to be siding in cards to banish your monsters, so Iron Wall is really good. Blackhorn, I wish I mained it, really good card. Double Light Imprisoning Mirror, just for Bujins and stuff like that, but I didn't play any light decks, so there's that. 1 Surgery, or no, 2 Surgery, and then that's it. Really good against the Prophecy matchup. Noble Knights, which I did play. Yeah, that's it for the side. I felt like my side was pretty good. I'd change stuff up, but I'm not really sure at the moment. For the extra deck, play 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Maestroke, 1 Exciton Knight, 1 Roach, Diamond Dyer, Heartland Draco, double 101, a black ship, 2 Tiger King, 1 Ragna Zero, 1 Kakasuchi, and then 1 Crazy Box for skill drain. I like my extra a lot. I don't really think there's much that I would change about it at the moment. So yeah, it was really solid all the way through. It's been the same for a while when I picked up Ragna Zero. So yeah, that was it for the main. Just really quickly, the matchups. Round 1 I played against Noble Knights, which I drew. Game 1 I just outgrinded him, he couldn't draw any outs. Game 2 he stalled super hard and I couldn't get past his board. And then I couldn't draw any MSTs, and his Royal Decree that he sided in pretty much killed me. I had skill drain up for a while, which was nice, but his equips pretty much stalled him out throughout the rest of the game. And I finally drew a Twister near the end, but we were in time and it was pretty much a life point game. And he had that one equip that was giving him 500 life points each turn, so, and yeah, I couldn't really do anything, so we drew. Round 2 I played against GBs. I 2-0'd him. I just pretty much outgrinded him in game 1. He drew a lot of traps, but most of them were Wabokus, so he was pretty much just stalling, and he couldn't draw any outs to my monsters at the time. In game 2, Iron Wall put in work, because I think I opened with 1 Barong, or it was Yaksha or Barong, but I think he bottomless, which would have hurt a lot, but I had a Iron Wall set already, so that pretty much saved me there. So I 2-0'd GBs. Round 3 I played Infernity. He won the die roll and he opened like crazy. I couldn't break up his opening board. He opened with like 2 Archfiends, Lavalva Chain, Master Key Beetle, which he used on his set barrier. He had 2 breaks set and then another trap that I forgot. And he won that. Game 2 I ended up winning because I opened and he didn't really draw a good combo hand. So I won game 2, and game 3 was the exact same thing as game 1 pretty much. So there's that. Mythic Rulers round 4, I got 2-0'd by them. He turboed through half his deck, he won the die roll. He opened with a Felgrind and a Draco, and I couldn't do anything to beat that really. And then game 2, pretty much the same. I opened pretty slow. I had a set Baby Garunix and a couple back row, and then he just went off first turn again. He sided in the 2 of each of the fire and ice hands, which put in work against me. It stalled me out a lot. He opened Draco and Felgrind again, and then he ended up getting out a Big Eye, which took my Garunix, and he ended up just winning from there. Cool guy though. And then at that point I was X2-1 and I couldn't top with that record already, so I was already called up my brother to pick me up from the place. But yeah, well, because my friend had his graduation thing that I was planning on not being able to make, but I ended up wanting to drop anyway, so yeah, I still had time for 1 more round, so I ended up just playing it out. I played against Eddie. He's a really chill guy. He was running a really cool deck that I actually forgot to ask him for the deck profile. It was like he was running like Orbital 7, Lilybots, Machine Dupes, a lot of good light cards and stun cards in his spell and trap lineup. Really cool deck. I wanted to ask for a profile, but I forgot. But I ended up winning 2-1 against that. Yeah, pretty much it. I traded a good amount. I didn't really pull anything good in my opening packs, but yeah, there's that. But yeah, it was pretty solid regional overall, even though I scrubbed out. But yeah, I'll be going to the regional on the 1st at Tinley, and this was also my buddy's first regional, and he ran his Gravekeeper deck, so expect a regional report on that pretty soon. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. I'll hit you up with more videos later on. Thanks.